Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in your corner of the world. I have a handful of articles today and I think you will enjoy them. Diving right in, as the US greenlights the banks to hold crypto, is XRP on the cusp of highly benefiting from this? Into the article, the news that the US banks are now allowed to hold cryptocurrency has caused a end quote ripple effect in the industry. Announced by the main office of the comptroller, the OCC, headed by the former Coinbase executive Brian Brooks, the news marks a new development in the industry where crypto custody was once towered by the likes of Coinbase. Custody often talked about side-by-side institutional investors. In earlier reports, it appears that many institutional investors would like to have their crypto assets held by reputable third parties instead of handing the keys to the digital asset itself. The notion is that these are traditional finance folks who do not like the idea of alphanumeric private keys and mnemonic phrases. And I think this is going to be how the global adoption comes in, with the ease of use as the mom and pop, the grandparent, chooses to come in who may not be as tech savvy as today's younger generation, who at basic 12 months can pick up an iPhone and maneuver all around into everything imaginable. So back into the article, the Ripple is presumably an important player in this news because the company has been working with banks and, by extension, traditional financial players, and its partnership with the likes of MoneyGram allows it to be the facilitator of global money transfer at a fraction of a fee versus traditional means. And Ripple is also an ally to PayID, which sets to standardize how people send money. So in a statement posted on Twitter, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse welcomed the news as a huge step forward, and he remarked on how the OCC had led the way in fostering innovation and providing a level playing field. Garlinghouse also said the future has never been fiat versus crypto. These can coexist in harmony. And I agree. And I think when that happens, it will be much, much more acceptable within the financial and regulatory institutions. Another thing here, a level playing field, or at Thomas Cusack had actually tagged me in, is this CFTC had breaking news, and CFTC had just approved a final rule on the cross-border application of certain swap provisions under the Commodity Exchange Act. And I'm going to include that in this video so you know what that means. The link will be available in the description below. And a quick breakdown of what's in it. The CFTC discusses less regulation of the U.S. persons conducting a swap activities outside the U.S., less regulation of swap activity in the U.S., and weakening the standards for substituted compliance. Is very lengthy and very detailed on the discussion of those headlines as well. So if you're interested, feel free to click the description below and click right on the link, and feel free to enjoy reading that article, as it is a little bit lengthy, but not too bad. Next article I'd like to discuss: Ripple Partners Alliance may give way to Japan-Vietnam corridor. And into this article, the cryptocurrency industry has been churning out real-time use cases with some regularity to ensure adoption. Ripple is one such company, with the blockchain firm popularizing its ODL network far and wide. Ripple had a strong partner in the game in the form of SBI Holdings, a banking conglomerate that has been crucial for partnerships in Asia, or I should say most partnerships in Asia. In a recent announcement, SBI Holdings has forged a business partnership agreement with Michinoku Bank Limited. And as per the Associated Press release, the Michinoku Bank will begin to utilize SBI Remit's international money transfer service. And this particular service works with both RippleNet and MoneyGram. So let's see if that helps bring up the price, as investors are anxious to see for XRP. The partnership aims to ease payments for approximately more than 4,000 foreign workers, with many mainly technical interns from countries such as Vietnam, China, and the Philippines. In fact, SBI Remit was already part of a corridor between Vietnam and Japan, processed by Ripple. Even though the corridor has not been officially announced yet, this could be the opportune time that Ripple might have been waiting for. And at the same time, Ripple has many connections for a possible corridor between Japan and the Philippines, but even that has not been announced yet. And recently, Ripple added 8 more customers from South Korea, which included Centbee, which focused on the South and Northeast Asian corridors like the Philippines, Vietnam, Japan, and China. And with this partnership in the back end, Ripple may be able to carve out a route between Japan and the Philippines too. However, China might be the only region still inaccessible to Ripple. Here's a quick video, mostly, not so much what's going on in the article or even the headline of the article, but basically for those in the US who have been familiar with Binance and then were discontinued use of Binance.com because of the new company Binance.us, but yet you may be one of the few states that are blocked out. You know, this is part of the discussion as Catherine Coley discusses in this video. But if you have time, I believe it's 10 minutes. Almost to the dot, I believe. 10-minute video. It's pretty interesting. I'm not going to play it in this as it would lengthen the video quite a bit. But feel free to come back and, again, click the link and you can watch this video. Also, as I don't always tend to catch them with so many notifications in my file, I just want to give a mention to @Paolo25059670 and @KyleMcLeanX. I want to say thank you guys for your mention of content providers. You're awesome, and it really means a lot. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to leave you with a final thought, and it's very simple. 2 simple words. Never settle. All right, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. And we will catch you in the next one.